for today, but I haven't got on a hat. But today I do feel chatty. Last Sunday I felt a bit blur. And sometimes we get like that, don't we? We just feel a bit blur. But today I feel like Chatty Chrissie again. And today I have got special. I'm going to be, what am I going to be? I'm going to be, let me give you another clue. I am going to be, da-da, have you got it yet? I have a spy pen and I've got a spy paper clip because they always have paper clips in films, and I am looking out for clues. I want to find clues, and so I am being a detective today. I need to find out why. Now, what do I need to find out? Oh, not very good at this detective thing, am I? But you know, there were two people who went for a walk after Jesus rose from the dead. And they walked about 7 miles. And they were talking about how Jesus had died, how he'd come back to life again. And they were sad. And sometimes we are sad, aren't we? They were sad because everything which had happened, they didn't quite understand that Jesus had come back to life again. They doubted it. They didn't understand. And they were walking back home, which was 7 miles. That's a long way to go. And as they were going, they were trying to put the clues together. Clues in the Bible. And the whole of the Bible is God's clue book to us about Jesus. And so they said, well, Jesus said he would come. They said he would be born. They said he would die. They said that he was going to be a Messiah, or that he's going to be the king. But he hadn't overthrown the king. And so the king was still in place. And Jesus had died. And people had said he'd rose again. But they didn't understand it. And it was the day when Jesus had actually risen from the dead. And as they were walking along the road, someone came alongside them and said, oh, you seem a bit sad. And they said, well, we are. Jesus, he died and we were following him. People have said he's alive today, but we're not sure what's happening. He's meant to be someone who's the king and we're just sad. And this stranger said, well, tell me, I don't know what's happening. And the people were like, seriously? How can you not know what's been going on? And they walked along, and it was getting night time by now, and they got to their house, and they said to this stranger, please come in and have tea with us because it's too late, a bit like the tiger who came to tea. Please come in and have tea with us. And as they were sitting at the table, and they had bread, and the stranger, he broke the bread to share it. It says that the eyes were open, not their physical eyes, because their eyes were open all the time, otherwise they'd have fallen over on the road. But they all of a sudden understood that this stranger wasn't any just normal stranger. This was actually Jesus. So all the clues of the Bible up till then, Jesus being born, Jesus doing the miracles, all the people saying that Jesus would come, Jesus dying, he had come back to life, and they were sitting with the real Jesus. Now, then the stranger just disappeared. And they were so excited, it was night time, it was dark. They ran all the way back the 7 miles to Jerusalem to tell Jesus' disciples and say, it's true, he's come back alive. We've seen him. We actually had a meal with him. Now, I would like you to get a spoon. And this is my special spy spoon. So for my spy spoon, I need my spy glasses. Go like this on your spoon. Oh, I can't see very well in it now because I've breathed all over it. Don't breathe in front of other people at the moment. Let me just clean my spoon. Oh, yes, I can see myself and I'm upside down because that's what a spoon does. It makes you upside down. Let me breathe on again. Oh, no, I'm all foggy. No, you can't see me. But when you go like that, yay, I'm shiny. I'm Chatty Chrissie, upside down again. And you know, when we look at all the clues of the Bible about Jesus, it's sometimes like we're looking at a foggy spoon. It's all misty. But when we put all the clues together, it's like we're wiping the spoon, and then we can all of a sudden understand who Jesus is. And there's a lovely verse in the Bible. Jesus says, I am alive forevermore. Or I am alive forever and ever. And that is the best news, because that means that Jesus can help us. Now my homework today, and you go, no, Chrissy, not homework. My homework. Take a piece of paper and draw around it your foot. And we're going to have happy and sad feet. And in between each toe, you write the word alive, because Jesus is alive, and that's good news. Then it depends how old you are. You have to make smiley and sad faces. If you're 7, make 7. If you're 2, make 2. If you're 5, make 5. And if you're me, there would be so many smiley faces, I couldn't fit them on my feet. So I just made 5. And I would like you to think this week, have we been happy or have we been sad? Those people, as they were walking along the road, the Emmaus road, they were sad. They recognised their emotions. They recognised what was happening for them. And sometimes when we're at home, it can be difficult without our friends, without being able to go out, and we can be sad. Maybe we feel lonely. Maybe we're happy because we get an extra food. Maybe we're happy because we get to lie in. Maybe we're happy because we get to spend time with our families. Maybe we're happy because we've got lots of Easter eggs. Write things which make us happy and sad. And then cut out your foot. And on the other side of the foot, I would like you to draw happy faces for things you're looking forward to next week. Things we're looking forward to. So Jesus is alive. That's good news. That's one smiley face. Things which make us happy and sad. And write them down if you can, or get somebody to help you. And on the other side, when you've cut it out, draw things you're looking forward to for next week. Now that's one bit of the homework. You're like, no, Chrissy, not more homework. Well, there is. And I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget it. We're going to have clues, because clues are what detectives do. And I have got my special pen, and I've got my special drawing pen. Hooray! I would like you to find some bread, because bread is what Jesus did with his special followers. He had a meal with bread and wine before he went and died on the cross. So bread is number 1. I would like you to find, I can't even read my own thing, a coin or some money, because Judas betrayed Jesus, and we remember looking at that, and he used money for it. So bread and a coin. Then I'd like you to find 2 sticks or 2 pieces of wood you can put together to make a cross, because Jesus died on the cross for us. Then I'd like to find a little stone, which can be like the tomb where Jesus was put when he died, and then 3 of anything. It could be 3 stones, it can be 3 beads, it can be 3 grapes, 3 oranges, because Jesus was dead for 3 days and then he came back alive again. Excuse me. So that's our clues. 5 clues. Bread, a coin, 2 pieces of wood, a rock, and 3 of something. And if you can show me the pictures, that would be so cool. So bye-bye for Chatty Chrissie for this week. I'm back, and I am Miss Clue Chrissie. Thank you.